Okay, so we're going to do something a little different today. I'm only going to do one, two, three, four problems because a lot of these are just repeats of the same thing, and I think that you can do them. But if you have any questions, please just shoot me a message and I will get in touch with you and help you with them. At the end of the video, I will show you the answers to all of them so then that you can check your work and make sure that you got the right answers when you're working them independently. So, the very first thing that we need to do whenever we're looking at number one, it says we are comparing using the less than, greater than, or equal to sign. And we see that we're comparing grams to kilograms. So before I do anything, I'm going to ask myself, what's bigger, a gram or a kilogram? Well, a kilogram's bigger, but how much bigger? How many grams are there in a kilogram? Think about that. I hope that you said that 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Okay? That's very important for the next four questions. So if we convert 3 kilograms to grams, how many grams are there in 3 kilograms? What are we going to do? We're just simply going to multiply 3 times 1,000. 3 times 1,000 is 3,000 grams. And then we can compare 2,466 grams to 3,000 grams. Which one's bigger? 3,000 grams is bigger. So, I want you to practice reading the number sentence we created. It says 2,466 grams is less than 3,000 grams or 3 kilometers. Oh, kilograms. Sorry, 3 kilograms. All right, good job, guys. We're going to skip down now to number 5. On number 5, it says the line plot below shows the distance in miles Haley walked each day. Okay, so we see she walked 1 mile 3 times. This is 1.5 miles. Now that's very important. Remember, whenever we're getting familiar with our line plots, we want to make sure that we understand what the information tells us. So I'm just going to go ahead and label this so I'm not having to think about it while I'm trying to read and understand the problem. Over here, let's look at it real quickly, even though we're not doing that problem right now. It's important to know how many pieces are in the whole. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces in the whole. So over here, these will be 8s. So this is 5 and 1/8, 5 and 2/8, and that's a little snug to fit in there. But just to give you an idea, whenever you get to that portion, you'll know that those are 8s. Okay, back to number 5. It says the line plot below shows the distance in miles Haley walked each day. Okay, so what is the difference? That's a key word, difference. Difference, again, in math tells us that we subtract. What is the difference in distance between the fewest miles she walked in a day and the most miles she walked in a day? Okay, so let's look. The fewest miles she walked in a day, looking at my line plot, I see was 1 mile. It's the fewest. Fewest means the least amount, okay, the smallest number. So we need to know the difference in the distance between the fewest and the most. So on our line plot, we see 3. But did she walk 3 miles in a day? She didn't, because there are no X's. The X's tell us how many times she did that. All right, so the most miles she walked in a day equals 2.5. All right, so we're going to subtract then. We're going to subtract 1 from 2.5. So when I do that, I see I don't have a fraction with this number, so I'm just going to bring over that half. And then I'm going to take my whole number away from my whole number. So 1 from 2 is 1. So the answer is 1.5 miles. Okay. You're going to do the same thing over here on number 6. Okay, we're going to skip on down. to number 7. All right, it says, the table below shows the prices of several items at a fruit stand. All right, so here we have our items, and here we have the price. So remember, we always just want to get familiar with our information before we go any further. We see that a strawberry is $2.45. An orange is $2.90. A watermelon is $3.70. An apple, $1.10. And a cherry, $1.05. All right, so let's see what the question's asking. Maria had $5 when she went to the stand. If she bought one orange, what was the most expensive item she could buy with the money she has left? Love this question because it's 2 parts. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is we have to find out how much was that orange. So we go up here and we see here's our orange. It was $2.90. So we have to subtract, right? Because we need to know how much money she has left in order to find out the most expensive item that she could buy now with the money she has left. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do $5 and no cents. We're going to take away $2.90 because that's how much the orange was. I like it because we have to borrow. We do 0 from 0 is 0, but we can't take 9 from 0. So we have to come over here. We trade in $1. So we're going to take 1 from 5, leave 4. We'll trade in $1 for 10 dimes, which is still equal to $1. So we're just rearranging our money, not changing our amount. So 9 from 10 is 1. And then 2 from 4 is 2. So she has $2.10 left. But that is not what the question asked. The question asked, what is the most expensive item she can buy with the money she has left? So she has $2.10 left. We have to come back over here to our chart to see what is the most expensive item she could buy. I want you to think about that. Look at all the options there. Okay, let's walk through it a step at a time. The most expensive item over here is a watermelon. She can't buy that. She doesn't have enough money, so I'm going to mark it out. The next item would be an orange. She doesn't have enough to buy 2, so we'll mark it out. Strawberry would be the next most expensive item. She doesn't have enough money to buy a strawberry, so we're between a cherry and an apple. So what is the most expensive item? Apple, yes. All right, so she can buy an apple. So that's the answer. Not too bad. Okay. All right, the last one I'm going to do with you today is number 9. It says, a movie poster was 4 inches wide and 2 inches tall. What is the perimeter of the poster? So before I leave you today, I do want us to walk through perimeter and area and what they mean. So over here, perimeter equals length times 2 plus, I'm going to have to come down here, width times 2. And then area. Think about that. What is area? Do you know? I bet you do. It is length times width. Now, we talked about how perimeter, you could also do length plus width plus width. And then if it was a square, we could do length times 4, right? Because a square, all the sides would be the same length. All right, back to number 9. A movie poster was 4 inches wide, 2 inches tall. What is the perimeter? Now, I always encourage you to draw it out because I always draw it out myself. It makes it so much easier. So 2 inches by 4 inches. And perimeter is length times 2. Okay. So length 2 times 2. And that's 4. Plus width. 4 times 2 is 8. And we add that up. 8 plus 4 is 12 inches. Now remember, whenever you're dealing with area, you want to do unit squared. Or you can say square unit. Okay? All right, that's it for today, guys. I'm going to pause the video, work through the rest of it, and I will have an answer key here for you so that you can check your work whenever you are done. Good luck. I hope day 2 has been super duper awesome for you. I do want to let you know that Kimber had a great day. She did all of her work for today. She did media, so she read for 20 minutes. She did music, so she listened to a song and filled out the sheet that was in the packet. She did PE, she did her 10-minute walk and her exercises, and then she did her math and her ELA for today. So we're doing work over here too, guys. I don't know if you like this more or if you like school more. I bet it would be interesting to see what you think you like best now and then what you think you like best in a few weeks. So, or a few days rather, I'm sorry. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or chatting at you tomorrow. I hope that y'all are awesome because I know you are. Bye.